Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Modern Minecraft. And hang on a second, let's just verify. Good. Microphone is not muted today, that's good. In between episodes I've been a little bit busy here. I've cleared out all of the old machinery and actually built the physical buildings for the other bits. I've actually done quite a bit too. In here we don't have all of the discs yet, or whatever they call it, storage. But I've got some of it in. These are all 256Ks, and that's just the 64K liquid storage back here. Anyways, we have to go to the actual control tower. This is just some chiseled glowstone. I like the way that the one in the ceiling matches. I just wish this one was a slightly different tone. More of a white. And of course, over here we have our ore processing all set up. And we did set up all the machinery in the last episode. And interestingly enough, I found that these are all basic machines, and if you only have one ender quarry going, they can keep up with it. So, for anybody else out there who is trying to do the same kind of thing, that's something you should know. Is that if you have 16 pulverizers and 16 redstone furnaces, they can be basic and it'll be fine. It also saves on your power. Of course, in here we've got our controller. Given that there's a large number of channels, there's a lot of peer-to-peer going on here. This is all the peer-to-peer over here is just to the storage room, which there's 3 levels to this. This is the middle level where you come in, and down here is where everything kind of runs, the connecting room to the center. But back here, and there's our wiring mess. Just massive quantities. I figured out when my testing in the creative world, you have to use the glass cable. At least I'm not. It might work with the smart cable too, but the glass cable connects to the peer-to-peer channels themselves, and you can carry up to 8 channels per glass cable, and so it'll connect. The glass cable will also connect directly to the dense ME conduits from Enderio. Yeah, this particular version of Enderio does have Enderios too, which I've eaten some and nothing. I was rather disappointed. Nothing at all happened. So, yeah, there's the cabling for that. It takes quite a bit. I didn't want to show it on camera, and also I kind of needed to get it done like ASAP because I was running out of room quickly. And of course up here. Now all the machinery up here, all of this and all this stuff, and the cyclic assemblers will all be going away at some point. I threw together a quick little crafting processor unit here and a couple of interfaces with some molecular assemblers, because that is going to be the subject of today's video after we're done discussing what all has gone on. And then the back wall here, all this stuff is stuff that's going to stay here because it makes sense. I may put the conduit down in the floor and push all this up against the wall, but basically I smelt the draconium in there, which won't be happening. I'll probably end up using it for smaller jobs later on. But then we've got the painting machine, the slice and splice, and the soul binder. All that can be automated, but I use it so rarely. Basically, especially these two only get used if that one only gets, the soul binder only gets used if I'm making a spawner of some kind. We've got cows and sheep. And the slice and splice, there's a couple of things for that. It makes the Z-Logic controllers for farming stations. But I actually already have a bag, I think it's this bag, that has all that set up for later. because we've got a few things we need to farm with it, but that'll come later. And let's go ahead and make yourself some draconium blocks. Alrighty. Now, with auto crafting here, let's start off over here. Whenever you do an auto crafting system with actually any kind of a mod that will do auto crafting, as Applied Energistics is not in the latest version of Minecraft yet. It's almost ready, but they haven't released it yet. And so you'd have to use, say, refined storage. All the layout will be different, but it also does auto crafting just like Applied Energistics. And so one of the first things, very, very first things you should do is craft the blank templates. So, yeah. Let's see. It's that's not a P. What the heck is this thing called? Blank pattern. Okay. A pattern. Because you really kind of need that. Also, I discovered that in this version of 82, there is an or dictionary substitutions button. The way that this particular mod pack is set up, this button does absolutely nothing. Seriously, it does nothing because there's no substitutions necessary. Stick that in one of my molecular assemblers. Blank pattern. Craft. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. Because that's all it's going to hold. One of the best things to try Autocraft. Okay, let's see now. What should be next? Well, I'm not sure if we're going to have all the parts to be able to do all of it in the system right now. But let's go through the storage. Because in order to do the autocrafting, you need autocrafting memory. And in order to have the autocrafting memory, you gotta be doing the storage stuff. So, craft one of that. And then the next tier. That was the 1K. We get our 4K. Yeah, that'll work. Storage. That's the 4K. We need the 16. And do we have 16s? Yes. Yes, we do. Now, storage. 64s. Now, one of the other things I like to do is on the, especially the pattern terminal, different people will do this differently, but this is how I like to do it. I like to have it so that all the craftables are available in one terminal, and then the non-craftables are, or the stuff that doesn't have patterns is visible in this terminal. You can do it however you like, but that's just how I like it to do it. And then, of course, there's the next tiers up. Let's see if we can craft, say, 10 of these things. No. We're going to need quartz glass. Well, that's actually good to know. We're almost out of quartz glass. Okay, time to smelt some quartz. Some quartz. That'll also be an auto-crafting recipe at some point. But for now, I don't suppose we have a spare alloy smelter. No. No, we don't. Let's see. We could go ahead and throw one up, I suppose. Let's see. We're gonna start. I thought we would start with one alloy smelter over there. Do I have? I don't. I might want to grab some other machinery too while we're here. Pulverizer. There will be duplicates of all this stuff just so that it will have the ability to do it more quickly. And a redstone furnace. Okay, that seems to be what we've got. For the moment, let us put, I don't know, redstone furnace back here. Put a pulverizer here. Another one here. A furnace there, and then we're gonna need, I don't know, 2 interfaces apiece. Let's see. Geez, I put the bags together. No, I don't know which one's which. 50. I don't think. Well, probably better go ahead and craft some more of those. Alright. Actually, no. While we're setting this up, let's see now. Interface. And we're missing bits and pieces that both the formation and the annihilation core. Alright. One that and one that. There's one. Which one did I request? Hold on, let's see. Was it the formation? No, it was the annihilation core. Yeah. Okay. One of those. And now we should be able to make the ME interface. Yeah, this is gonna fill up pretty fast. 10-ish. Is it done already? Seriously? Well, that didn't take long. Yeah, I thought it would take longer. Yeah. That's an annoying behavior. Make these all skinny ones. Alright, let's see now. Slap an interface there. One there. One for the input. One for the output. One for an input. One for an output. One for an input. And one for an output. Whoops. Not there. Yeah, between episodes I also upgraded to a draconic pickaxe for now. Since it doesn't matter, everything should be able to go out. And that was already set up correctly. Okay, let's see. Cables. Got some dense cable. Do something like this for now. That will also allow us to go ahead and run some power to these machines. Because in a minute, they got no power. Thankfully, we're using Ender IO conduits. So, this should be fairly straightforward if I can remember where I kept that. Alrighty now. So we're there. Unfortunately, we have to run all the way back to the middle to get up there. Come on. There we go. Once again, this is why we use the Ender IO conduits, because we can do this. And now we can do some mild ore processing and stuff. We'll need to configure this. One of the interesting things is on doing this. Pull, push. Because you have to configure it like that to get it, or at least in my experience, to get it to pull and push things correctly. It won't do both out of the same side. Most of them don't. Let's see now. We can do some more processing patterns here. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Actually. Okay. Can I sleep? Yes. Yes, I can. Alright, let's see. Some quartz. I believe it's 3. No. 12. Alright. Alright. 12 of those, makes one of those. I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. 8, 4, 4, 12, 8 will make 2, 4 will make 1. Oh. Okay. There we go. Of course, 1 block. We're not going to mess with 1 block. We're going to do it that way. Okay. And because I don't know which interface that is, the first pattern I always go and put it in manually. But now the system knows how to make fused quartz. And so now that Enderium blend must have been this one. Yeah. Now that which sucks more through is completely unnecessary. Stick some stuff in here. Steal the octadic capacitor. Haha, I'm running away with your octadic capacitor. Drop that in there. Let it fill up. Okay, now. Let me through. That one, okay. Now when we want to craft something like that, we should be able to do everything except for the processors. It's going to be a problem. So, this gets a little more complicated because we're going to need to run some more peer-to-peer channels here down this way. And I think we'll do that right before we finish out. So, let's see. What color do we want? Let's make this one a light blue. Peer-to-peer, we're going to need that. We're going to need that. Yep. Tight squeeze. No. Actually, since that doesn't actually connect to anything, let's go ahead and kill it for the moment. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Never mind, let's put it back. Put it back. Because you need a small gap so that there's room for, yeah. the other cable. Connect that to there. I'm not sure that's going to hurt anything. Overpowered pick. Of course, let's just tear a hole through everything while we're at it. I did make some cable anchors, and that will be autocrafted at some point, just not right now. Alright, let's see. Peer-to-peer tunnel. You go there. You go there, and now we go figure out where we're going to connect this on the other end. Oh, come on now. Because we're going to be using some dense cables at the other end. Let's see. And that's all the light blue we have. Great, perfect. And I think this episode is going to run a tad bit long. Do we have more light blue dye? That is the question. No. Okay. Oh, that's all the. That is all the bone meal we have? So we need more of this, which is going to require that. That should be plenty. I did do that, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, now that, stack that, or however many it's going to make. There we go. I know, technically it doesn't have to be perfect at all. I grabbed the wrong cable. You mean I grabbed the wrong cable over here too? Yep. Yep, I sure did. Now, shovel. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's see. Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Alright, and of course we can't actually get to the top. Because for this part, we need to put this over here. And then we took our glass cable in, like so, and run into here. And that should give us some channels in there that aren't actually being used for anything. Perfect. Device online. Let's see, is the other end online? Yep, it sure is. And now we're ready to start the next part. But unfortunately, we are completely out of time for this episode. So I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, then be sure to subscribe for the next part. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.